And hello everybody, welcome back to another tutorial. So this is the very last HTML tutorial, and next time you see a tutorial it's going to be about HTML5, guys. This is going to be great. So the last thing I got to teach you about basic HTML is HTML colors. Okay, now a thing to note about HTML colors are that they are hexadecimal. This means they go from 0 to 9 and A to F. Or if you want to be more specific, from 0 to F. Now you get the lowest values, which is 0. Now if you like put hashtag 000 next to each other, that will give you black. Hashtag FFF gives you white. Now as you can see, they go from dark to light. 0 darkest, F brightest. Now you might know that they are red, green, blue organized. Now there's another way to do this, which uses, instead of the hashtag value, you actually have the option to go RGB, which means red, green, blue, and you can put your values inside of there as well. Okay, now let's focus a little bit more on the hexadecimal values. Now you might know the RGB, so the first two letters, those are red, middle letters are green, last letters are blue. That's how they work. Now here are a few examples. Hashtag double F 4 zeros. That is FF0000. That gives you red. Okay, you guys may get a little bit confused with all of this. Now how it works is, as you know, FF is lightest. F is always lightest. 0 is darkest. Now double F means brightest red. 0000 means no black, no blue, no green. And that is why the double F will make it red. Next is another basic. 00FF00. This will give you green. Same reason as like with red. And the same thing goes with blue. 0000FF. That gives you blue. Okay, black is pretty easy. It is just a bunch of zeros because 0 is darkest of everything. Since everything is at its darkest, it creates black. Now gray is just a bunch of 7s. It's a little bit harder to remember, but it's good to note that it does exist. Next up is white. It's just a bunch of F's. Like, as you know, F creates white. The F is the lightest of something. So if everything is at its lightest, it creates white. Now with all this knowledge, you can create your own colors. For example, hashtag C1250F. This will give you an orange and red mix. Now you can create your own colors with whatever you want, and basically you just have to try and imagine it. If you will be becoming better with this once we get into CSS. So right now you don't have to worry that much about it, but remember, just keep this in mind because this is still the basics of HTML. So it's the basic of what is about to come. Nothing's here because it was all in a comment. So if you don't have anything because you did exactly the same as me, don't worry. Okay, so now let's try and actually use it. So what I want to do is we want to make the background of the whole web page like a slightly darkish blue. So we go bg color equals, and then we insert the decimals, and we basically, you can make it however you want. I want it to be kind of dark, so I'm going to not go into A yet. I'm still going to be with the numbers. As you can see, it's nice and dark. Now let's do the fonts. Like, you know, text. We want the text to be white. Okay, now let's create an H1. Now inside of the H1, we're going to put white headline. This will give us black heading. We don't want a black ink. So around white headline, we're going to put font. Remember to close it off because this is going to be important. Font is what we use to specify something to do with the text. Font can also be replaced by things like span, bold, anything in that, type of thing. But font is actually mainly used for something like this. Now, in there we're going to make a color equals hashtag and or 6 ifs. Now this will give us a white heading, and that's what we want. Now, yeah, that's about all, guys. So I hope you all learned something new here. This should be pretty easy after you've tried. You can do the same thing with RGB. It's up to you. RGB, however, does go from 0 to 225. 255. It does not, however, go into the alphabet. That's all you need to know, guys, and that should be all you need to know for now. Thank you all for watching. See you all in the next tutorial.
To teach the world to